critical part of any successful business is how do you tell people about what you're selling, what you're offering, what your products are, what your services are. The marketing plan. So the marketing plan, if you're in a new business, there has to be obviously a launch of the product, of the location, of the idea, of the concept. What's the best way to do that? Well, in years past, if you had the budget, obviously radio, television, billboards, and in the old days, newspapers. But today there's a new newspaper, and that new newspaper is called digital marketing. So you need a website, number one. You have to budget for that. But you have to think about what kind of website do you really want? Do you want one that you can then change yourself? If it's a product you're selling or a number of products you're selling, it has to be a pretty integrated website. But there's a lot of templates out there that can adequately build you a website, or at least used to be built as a website, that then allows you to manage that process versus having third parties do it. However, website, number one. So let's assume you get that. Wonderful. It's built, it's effective, it's not costing you a fortune to manage it. Either you or your internal people can manage changes to the website as as your business progresses. It's good looking, it's attractive, it's got the right calls to action, and that's really critical on a website is the messaging that you use to encourage your viewers on the website to convert to either a sale or to reach out to you for you then to make a sale to them. So in the service business, that's more likely. In the product business, obviously you want to convert them into ordering something from you. In the service business, you want to convert them into reaching out to you so you can discuss what their needs are and how you might fill those needs. Either way, you need compelling messaging on the website in order to get that browser, and you've got about 30 seconds to engage that browser, otherwise they move on, to then reach out to you. But let's step back one step further. You've got the website. How do you get them to your website? Again, in the old days, radio perhaps, television, too much of a fractured market there now. You've got streaming services that are taking away network television, local television. Not as powerful, not as many eyeballs, and you cannot be precise with radio or television. The salesman will tell you that, oh yes, this is who our audience is, and this, but it's averages. It's averages, and you don't just get to reach those people. So how do you get them to your website? Digital marketing. Digital marketing is very, very effective. It's very effective from a targeting perspective. It's also very effective from a budget perspective. In the business that I currently run now, I have a number of clients who are spending $100,000 a year. These are clients that maybe did $2 million a year in business, spending $100,000, $150,000 on marketing. We engage with them, and part of what we do and what I do is suggest there might be a better way to do that. And within short order, we would reduce their marketing expense down to from $100,000 to $25,000 and get twice the result. And that's because the shift to digital marketing is here. And you're gonna have a lot of web developers tell you, oh, we'll SEO you, we'll put the right tags and the keywords on your website and that'll draw people. No, that's not how it works. That helps to get you ranked in the search engines, but that isn't the best way to do it. And I'll go into more detailed digital marketing down the line. But all of this has to go into your marketing plan. So am I going to hold events too? Am I going to draw people to my location? Am I going to attend conferences and places where I can present my product or services? And there's a bunch of people going by. If you're in the boat business, you're the boat show. If you're in the trade business, you're in one of the trade, shows that go on at the convention centers. How are you going to do that? You have to develop that plan, and it has to be all of those pieces in order of what you can afford that gets you the best bang for your buck. So you don't start with, well, go to the boat show, it's $5,000 because, well, there's all kinds of people wanting to buy boats there. And there's a lot of tire kickers there too. And yes, it's got value, but could you use that $5,000 more effectively to draw people directly to you, not to have them compete with you and 10 other vendors next door to you at the boat show? It's all wonderful and flashy and everybody has a great time, but look, you're on your feet for 12 hours a day. You got to move your boats in and out of there, and that's a lot of work. And is there the bang for the buck? Versus targeting directly to those consumers using a different venue. So marketing plan, critical. You have to allocate budget for it. Then you have to compartmentalize the budget into the best product service that you can then identify that will grant you those conversions and will then result in sales. So it's one thing for a whole bunch of people to come to your website, but if they're the wrong people, they're not reaching out. It's got to be the right people coming to your website that you then convert into sales. And the website is now absolutely the venue. So we'll talk about all of these pieces in more detail. I'll have another video on website development alone. So look for that, and I'll have another one on digital marketing as we pull it all apart. But I don't want these videos to run more than 5 to 8 minutes because everybody's busy and time is precious. And I appreciate that, and I appreciate you watching. So I'm going to try to keep them brief and identify which is which so that you can then go to where you have the most interest. Okay, watch for the next one. I'm looking forward to bringing it to you. Bye for now.